I was mentioning earlier in a different meeting that if you are an Indian growing up in India and have some sensitivity somewhere in your heart, and you don't deal with the question of poverty, then there's something wrong. So that was already begin to form very early, that this is the major question which we have to deal with as a nation. Well, went ahead, completed my studies, and after a while went and started exploring these questions in rural areas of Rajasthan. Worked with weavers, worked with leather workers, worked with tomato growers, worked with chili farmers, and that's the first time I realized how the rural market and rural financing system for this works completely against the people who are actually growing these things or who are trying to pursue their artisanal life. Markets are pegged against them, the trade channels are pegged against them, the finances are not available directly to them except at very exorbitant rates. After 3 years of exploring that particular part, when I joined a national NGO in India which was working on forest and land, that was the first time I got exposed to the tribal population of India. And it's very substantive. Means people don't understand that there are more than 115 million tribal people in India. But when you go and look at them, the condition of their living, in excess, complete lack of access to their own resources, which is the forest, being completely circumcised by the rules and regulations, what you can do, what you cannot do. That was the first time I realized that unless these people have complete right on their lands and resources, nothing is going to work. So since then I have been exploring various ways in my own organization, how to really break this open. We worked with Government of India to enact a legislation to that particular effect, which wasn't really implemented. In any case, by about 2003, I had shifted to Washington, D.C., and I was fortunate enough to get few assignments from the forest trend and then a regular work with them, and met Andy and Augusta. And that's the time when all of us, because of our experiences, we could clearly see what our interest is, where we share the interest, and explore the better way of doing the task of getting recognition to the people on their resources, on their land, on their forest, on their water resources. So, and we realized amongst our own discussion how inadequate current efforts are. And we thought that there will be a need for an initiative, and it will not be only us. We have to take several organizations, several individuals. We did a huge amount of consultations with them, but finally we took the plunge and started RRI.